Good morning, managers, investors, and fellow colleagues. We're here to introduce you our business innovation for our company ATB to tackle an existing problem and could possibly make contribution to the Hong Kong society. Nowadays, as the Hong Kong society is getting more and more affluent, people's living condition is rising steadily. Consequently, however, the waste managing problem is getting more and more serious. We can see from the graph illustrating that Hong Kong people now do have a higher sense of environmental protection and recycling, perhaps due to the influence of non-commercial advertisement and media, which is a good thing. Painstakingly, however, we found out that there is an enormous gap between Hong Kong people's awareness on recycling and practical actions. This is causing more severe landfill problems. 10,809 tons of waste is disposed of at the landfill every single day. It's not long before Hong Kong's existing landfill will be filled up. With an area of only 1,100 square kilometers, how much more space is there for Hong Kong to open new landfills? What's more, about 80% of these municipal solid wastes are actually recyclable, yet being disposed of directly. Switching to our customer's perspective, though online shopping is bringing us great convenience, physical stores, on the other hand, as the traditional type of business model, still holds a major competitive advantage in certain fields. Our value proposition is to provide hands-on experience and deeper insight of recycling. We want to educate people to create beauty out of the disposed. As our solution, we're thrilled to introduce you ATB To Go Handicraft Physical Store.
Thank you, David. In our physical store, customers can either participate in the DIY workshop to enjoy the process of making their own art collection, or they can purchase the exquisite artifacts and furniture made with recycled materials by our craftsmen. So, how does it actually execute and manage? Participants are assigned to a rectangular table to make their own handicrafts. Our experienced craftsmen will guide the whole process. We wish to provide a customized workshop to let them understand the importance of recycling. Besides, some photos about the process of recycling disposed car parts will be put on the wall. They can take a look at the photos after the workshop to see our effort in recycling, and thus can influence them to take action in their daily lives. On the other side of our physical store, 6 existing products will be shown on our display counter. They are all handmade from the disposed car parts we mentioned before. To manage the counter, we will hire 2 salespeople with rich selling experience in environmental protection products. As it is next to the workshop area, it is easier for us to attract the participants. People who are just walking around the shopping mall are also welcome. During the promotion, our staff will provide a message to the customer that we should cherish the traditional craftsmanship and what we own now. Otherwise, it will disappear one day and affect the next generation. We then convince them by saying that one of the supports is to purchase our products to help the craftsmen in the sunset industry and also protect our environment together. For the pricing, we will charge $400 per person in our DIY workshop. To attract more potential customers, we offer a 10% discount for students, 50% for kids under 10, and 25% for a group more than 10 people. For the existing product, the market price is around $300 to $5,000. It is notable that 10% of the profit from our existing products will be donated to the local environmental NGO to make some contribution to the environment we are living in. We believe that such donation can attract those customers with high concern for the environmental protection to buy our products. Apart from physical promotion, we decided to deliver our advertisement through YouTube to promote our workshop deeply to the potential customers, which is the most effective way to increase the exposure of our products and services. Since most people will watch YouTube nowadays, we can use a little cost to promote our workshop to unlimited potential customers. Besides, we use pay-per-click advertisements to attract the customers who search for the keywords of recycling and DIY workshop. Thus, we can advocate the recycling concept to those interested in DIY products and those who like to recycle to join our workshop.
So now let me walk you through our market analysis. For our target market, first, we will focus on people who have a strong awareness of environmental protection. As the survey shown in the beginning of our presentation, Hong Kong people has increasing awareness towards recycling, but lack the motivation to take actions. We think our physical store will provide this platform for these people to take actions easier. Second, we will also focus on people who enjoy DIY. There are more and more new art studios opening in the shopping malls. Many people who enjoy doing handicraft will come to these stores and make some products by themselves. And this group of people tend to be very loyal to their interested shops and will come back to the store on a regular basis. After doing more market research, we narrowed down our customer base to a more precise range. For the age group, we will mainly focus on the 18 to 49 years old. Among these people in this age group, we have university students and the middle-aged. Going to some handicraft studio has become a very popular entertainment way for university students to spend time with their friends. And for middle-aged people, they tend to bring their children to places which can combine both entertainment and education together. For gender group, our store will be more attractive for women. Based on research, women are more likely to carry out the crafts and upcycling projects. Larger proportion of women than men think DIY is a good way to spend time with their family and friends. So now let's look into the competitor analysis. In the upper left corner, we found some similar DIY workshops, such as Eco-Greenergy together with Enjoy. These two companies offer some green educational workshops to create some simple stuff like upcycled snack package, recycled paper, etc. So the product created in the workshop actually cannot be used for a long time, and maybe the product will just be thrown away right after the workshop. In the lower right corner, we have DOO Workshop. This company provides all kinds of workshops for customers to create something like keychains, pens, dried flower decorations, etc., which can be used for a long time by customers. However, it's just a simple DIY workshop for DIY lovers. It doesn't have too much educational value to promote on environmental protection or recycling. So here, in the right upper corner, is a niche market, which needs to have both high educational value and high usefulness of product for customers to use for a long time. And that's exactly what ATB Auto Art physical store will focus on. We will both educate the public about the landfill problem and recycling in Hong Kong, and customers will create very useful furniture that can be used for a long time. In that way, we will have this unique competitive advantage when compared with other competitors in the same industry. Our business model will start with collecting scrap metal from the recyclers we have been cooperating with. Then the metals will undergo a few procedures such as polishing to make them safe and suitable material. Every week, the handled materials will be sent to our physical stores as raw material inventory. They will be used in DIY workshops or made into products. And we can earn revenue from the participation fee of workshops or selling of art pieces with a relatively cheap material cost. Now let's pass the time to Prudence to talk about our financial plan.
Thank you, Kiko. So initially, people nearby will come and experience it due to curiosity. Then the net cash flow will experience some level of decrease since our marketing campaign is still under progress and our store is yet to be popularized. But starting from 2023, after the business has been developed for some time and hold more reputation goes up, we expect more visitors to join the regular workshops and hold more group classes with schools. And that our revenue and net cash flow will increase rapidly. When the business is becoming more stable, we predict that there will be a steady increase in the net cash flow in the third year. For the cost and revenue forecast, at the beginning, the cost will surpass the revenue for around 40,000 due to the high initial invested cost. But with the realization of social distancing measures, the difference will narrow slightly from July to November 2022. In December, we expect to have double the number of customers joining workshops due to Christmas, and we can reach the break-even at that time. In January 2023, Chinese New Year will increase people's purchasing power, and we hope to meet a profit stage. In the rest of the year, we expect to have more regular visitors, and finally, our revenue will surpass the cost. In order to provide you a clearer picture of our business model, here is a future milestone in the coming 3 years. Our business will begin in July 2022, and in January 2023, we expect to have at least 40 workshops per month with the aid of enormous marketing and promotions. In July, we hope to launch the pop-up workshops in boutiques or art spaces like PMQ or K11 Arts Mall or Arts Museum. After increasing our brand engagement with customers, it's expected to have 80 regular workshops per month. In July 2024, since the business has been running for 2 years, we will be able to have a group of loyal customers and maintain a stable profit. And at that time, we can begin to plan for an expansion, such as renting one extra studio to handle the increasing number of workshops, or developing our business in countries nearby, like Taiwan and Japan. We would like to request an initial investment of $1.5 million. The largest proportion of expenses would come from rent, as we plan to hire a studio in the Mills, a landmark art space in Chunwan, and the monthly rent is estimated to be $45,000. The second highest proportion will be the salary, since we will hire 3 professional local craftsmen, each with a salary of $15,000 per month. The rest of expense will be material costs, equipment, and decoration. In order to deal with the uncertainties, we have included a small proportion as reserve, amounting to $80,000.
So we believe ATB would be the first player in the market to drive towards an era where recycling becomes part of everyone's daily life while it could still be profitable at the same time. We welcome you all to join us and witness the revival of the recycling art industry. The best you could do is to support us and invest in our innovation. We thank you for your listening, and now we're open for Q&A. Thank you.